New tonight, Maryland lawmakers are aiming to create better protection for the thousands of untested rape kits across the state. The push comes as a report reveals police have no real guidelines when it comes to keeping the kits, which could result in some victims never getting justice. WJZ is live. George Solis with the changes that could soon be made. George.
Good evening, Vic. As it stands right now, police departments are able to handle rape kits as they see fit. Some are kept, others are thrown away. The Maryland Attorney General says no one is to blame, but suggests it's time to get everyone on the same page. After examining how Maryland has been handling its thousands of untested rape kits, Attorney General Brian Frosch tells WJZ some major changes in police policy need to happen.
What we recommend is that the rule be that we test rape kits. Exceptions to that, but that ought to be the general rule.
Important as the evidence collected from rape kits is tested to identify attackers in sexual assault cases. It's one of 9 recommendations he's making after surveying more than 130 law enforcement agencies. The goal, to ensure untested kits aren't discarded unnecessarily or ignored. A report released Tuesday not only found there are about 3,700 untested kits statewide, but the fate of each of those kits is really left up to each individual law enforcement agency. Baltimore City, Howard County, and Montgomery County being where the bulk of the untested kits are.
It's good that there are some jurisdictions that are retaining them for long periods of time, but many aren't.
Baltimore County among them, keeping only some of their untested kits, but officials tell WJZ that will no longer be the case as they've decided to keep all of them indefinitely, believing that will soon be the standard statewide.
This is really important to make sure that every victim has an equal opportunity for justice.
Organizations like the Maryland Coalition Against Sexual Assault say it's promising to see the issue addressed, but worry it's not looking at the whole picture.
It misses the first problem, which is getting the kit done in the first place.
One recommendation also calls for an oversight committee that could address some of those concerns. Now, Vic, the report says the only time testing shouldn't happen is when there is clear evidence against an allegation or where a victim doesn't consent to testing. Live tonight, George Solis, WJZ Eyewitness News.
George, thank you. The report with the recommendations was delivered to the Maryland General Assembly, which convenes next week.